Hey folks, have here a couple products from Kryptek. This is their extreme weather hunting line. And in case you haven't heard a lot about Kryptek, it was founded by Butch Whiting and Josh Cleghorn, a couple of military veteran types who wanted to take battlefield technology in fabrics and use them for the outdoors. These couple guys, like I said, they're veterans, but they had a passion for the outdoors. And they saw some things that were lacking in the clothing and apparel that are currently being served in the outdoors. So they came up with Kryptek. These outfits here use Primaloft Sport insulation. It's fast drying, breathable, soft, water resistant, lightweight and compressible, and thermally efficient. I have to be honest, when I first got these in the mail, I pulled them out and I had asked them, what would be a good outfit for extreme northern Wisconsin, deer, winter, November, all those variables. What would be the best outfit for that? And this is what they sent me. And I was skeptical when I pulled it out of the box. It seemed way too thin, it seemed way too light. I thought there is no way this is going to keep me warm enough in Wisconsin. And I was humbled. I have to admit I was humbled. My base of knowledge was not what I thought it was, because I was sufficiently warm in this. I didn't get hot, but I was just warm enough that I didn't get cold, if that makes any sense. I did use hand warmers, the shake-up chemical type, to enhance a little bit, and I had thick undergarments, but this stuff here works superbly. I didn't sweat, yet I was warm enough. And I sat out for opening day. I sat out, I think 10 hours, 8 hours. I don't remember for sure off the top of my head. Quite a while. Went out when it was dark, came in when it was dark. I was out all day in this, and I stayed warm. The following weekend I used it. I was out with my kids. I was only out, they're young. I was only in stand first day 6 hours, second day 3 hours, and I still stayed warm. So it worked out very well. This top jacket here is called the Aegis, and this is their extreme weather waterproof rain jacket. It's a microfiber interlock, DWR, monolithic lamination, made out of 100% polyester. It has 20,000 mm waterproof properties. Not exactly sure what 20,000 mm, I'm not familiar with that. But I was out the second weekend, I was out in the rain. It was raining. It's kind of like on a borderline of snow, rain, mist. It was right hovering at 32 degrees, and I stayed dry. No problems. As I said, this has Primaloft insulation, stretch fabric, extremely durable, and not only is it 100% waterproof, it is also windproof. Has body mapping insulation, whereas the body and the hood are 100 grams, the arms are 60 grams. Has waterproof zippers, has armpit zippers right here for venting. Sometimes during the winter, when you're sitting out on stand, when you're warmer, especially after you get done walking into your stand, your body's kind of heated up, so you want to vent, and that's what the armpit zippers do. Your armpits tend to be the warmest area on your body, so you vent that. Keeps you from sweating. Sweating is dangerous in the north during the winter. For those that don't know that, who live in the south, when you sweat, that of course evaporates, cools you off, and if you're wet underneath, that can be lethal. So you don't want to sweat. You want your body temperature to be regulated so that you're just comfortable. The hood has pull cords to tighten them, has internal chest pockets, and the hood is removable. One thing I liked about this, it does have plenty of pockets, roomy pockets. Right here, I put my hand warmers in this pocket. Worked out perfectly. You can also toss hand warmer in here. This is a good pocket. I stuck my my cell phone in there. Here's another pocket if you want to just stick your hand warmer in there. It is extremely important to have a lot of pockets because a lot of times, for example, you might, you know, to walk out in your stand, you have your flashlight, you need to put that in a pocket quickly. Maybe you have your gloves you need to set down for a minute. You don't want to just set them down. If you're up in a tree stand, it could fall out, and that's a whole procedure to go down and get them. So it's nice to have a lot of pockets, which this has. Now, one thing you'll notice as I'm moving this around, one of the things about this, just a little bit of a critique of it is a little bit noisy. That's the only thing that I would critique this of. So it might not be as effective bow hunting where the deer are close. If you're sitting still, you should be fine. Gun hunting, you know, it's not nearly as big a deal. The deer aren't going to be as close. As long as you're sitting still, you're fine. If you're moving a lot, there is some sound to it. Now, I had amplified hearing protection, so I heard it. It was really loud to me. But that, you know, that is something to be cognizant of. This outfit worked awesome. It's an awesome setup, like I said. But that is the one drawback to it, is that it is just a little bit loud for deer hunting. So here are the Bibs. This is their extreme weather waterproof rain bib. Very similar to the jacket, similar construction. This has a full leg zip, reinforced knees, and once again it has a body mapping insulation, so you're getting the warmth to the parts that you need. Now, I love having the full leg zip. For one thing, you put your boots on first, and it makes it extremely convenient to put these on after you have your boots on. Secondly, when I'm walking out to my stand, like I said, you're really better off not wearing any of this insulated stuff when you're walking out to your stand, even if it is really cold outside. If it's below zero, you really have to watch it because when you're walking, you're going to produce a lot of heat. So you're better off not wearing it. But it's not really that practical to put it on at your stand just because you have too much stuff and it would make too much noise. So what I like to do has the reverse zipper, reverse it like this, and this is how I walk out to the stand. And you know, I look like a dork, like a cowboy with chaps or something. I really don't care. It keeps me a lot cooler. I don't overheat. So if I have my jacket unzipped and this unzipped, I'm pretty good. And a lot of times I'll also unzip this. So I'm walking out like this. I have a lot of that cool air is flowing through my body as I move. These flaps kind of serve to move air, and that way I don't overheat. And that's just a little tip, because this is very warm and you would overheat if you didn't do that. Now this also, like I said, has a lot of pockets. Here we have small pockets. Right here we have pockets. These chest pockets right here also work good for putting your hand warmers in. It has these Velcro straps in the back so you can get it relatively form-fitting. There's a hook in the back. It's an excellent system. Here's your Kryptek outfit. It's not real bulky at all compared to some of the other outfits I own. It's lightweight, it's breathable, not bulky, feels really good. I would definitely recommend trying them out. If you haven't heard of Kryptek, or you have heard of them and haven't tried them yet, I would say give it a go. I think it's a great outfit, great system. Kept me plenty warm up here in Wisconsin, so I know if it's going to keep me warm, it's going to keep you warm pretty much wherever you are. I mean, there are, you know, some places colder than where I am, but not that many. So if you have any questions, let me know. Semper Fi.